Sup chat, welcome back to VLDC 5. Today is going to be the grand finale, and spoiler alert, the grand finale of this hack probably, because I'll say right now, for VLDC 6, it's got its own collaboration hack, and when I saw that, I would have been popping the hell off if it weren't for this hack coming out like a year before. Because if it weren't for this hack, when I would have saw that VLDC 6 got a collaboration hack, I would have freaking like popped the hell off. Because you know what that means? Custom overworld, maybe custom music, custom stuff. So VLDC 6 is going to be like the stepping stone into proper modern VLDCs, because like I know it looks boring right now because we're only moving, you know, left, right, center, etc., but the overworld, when people make overworlds for VLDC collaboration hacks, it really adds to the feel. But anyways, that's for next time. Today we're focusing on the final 4 levels, chat. The Elite 4, or frickin' Pokemon up in this biatch. Because, yeah, I kind of figured I wasn't going to do all 10 levels last stream. So I kind of figured, hey, let's go down the middle. I mean, I would have stopped at 5, but I was like, you know what, let's do 5th place, which was Toffee Terrain, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, Toffee Terrain. But we're not focusing on that. I just want to jump into it because we got lots of stuff today to do. Well, mainly finish VLDC 5, finalize the rankings, which, let me tell you, is going to be a trip in itself. And then we're going to do Mystery Dungeon because I didn't do it Monday. I'm calling it Mystery Wednesday. It's an excuse to play Mystery Dungeon. But anyway, enough of that. Let's jump into it. So we're on the search for the final 4 levels, mainly 4th place, because when it comes to the finale, I'm going to be going down the list, like 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, and then we're on 4. So I should actually pull up my ranking list just so I knew what level and what creator I'm looking for. Alright, we're looking for Blind Devil, so I like to just go down the list, because I could just, you know, you got all these check marks. Oh, here's one. This is 3rd place, so we're not playing that yet. Still looking, still looking. I'm just focusing on the arrows. If it ain't an arrow, or an arrow, what the hell am I talking about? This is 2nd place. If it ain't a check mark, then that means that this is 1st place. Ooh. We're gonna be playing that eventually. Alright, where is it? Oh, here it is. So we got Slaughterhouse. That's an intimidating name, by Blind Devil. The word blind, devil, and slaughterhouse is, you put it inside a cauldron and you get whatever this level is going to be. So yes, this is 4th place out of 96 with a score of 27.50 out of 30. I wonder if there's ever been a level that has gotten a perfect score. It's probably going to be hard to do. Like, maybe the only level that did it would be VLDC 1 when there was only 1 judge. But if you have, you know, 2, 3, or even 4 judges, like the more modern VLDCs do, then good frickin' luck, right? Alright. Wahaha! Your princess is about to be slaughtered here and now. You'll never win this time. Bowser, Blind Devil's puppet. Okay, wait, what am I... Okay, it's just jumping. I don't know why the camera was doing that, but... Can I reach that? Sure can. Alright, so... Bowser really... I thought that was gonna kill me. It looks like tiny flags. Tiny England flags. So, oh, feather already. Which, I mean, I talked about in the past levels that, or just VLDC in general. The reason why feathers are so rare in terms of VLDC is, I mean, if obviously judges are going to look at every crook and natty, and so am I, right? But for a casual gamer, if you give them a feather, they'll obviously just want to fly over each level, right? Therefore ruining the whole aspect of a contest hack. So, normally... Oh, I wasn't expecting that. Normally, midway already, okay. This is... I mean, I'm kind of just rambling on about something else. That must mean that this level isn't... I mean, it's not bad, but... nothing really sticking out other than the Felix PTSD spikes. I mean, there was an indication. I almost said nice indication, but there actually was an indicator, so I can't complain. No feather for us. I don't know, something the indicators could have been better. I mean, there's indicators here, but different colored coins? Hello? I don't know. I'm not trying to hate. But, oh no buts. I'm just saying but to start a new conversation. It's just a... It's just a normal vanilla level, and I mean, that's staying true to, you know... Ooh! Oh! Oh, whoops! Guess who didn't save state at the midway? Alright. We're playing the first half again. I don't really mind. Well, what was I talking about before I kinda... Oh, that's... Okay, you know what? My fault. My fault. So let's take a hit. I'm just gonna skip over the Yoshi coins. Played a Nemel level normally, Felix. I can't even speak English for the most part. Oh, so that's why I got a feather, because I mustn't, like, when I had the mushroom from whatever level ago, I must have not gotten rid of the mushroom. So, you know what? now I feel very validated in having to play this first half again, because if it weren't for that feather, I mean, I'll point out the obstacle that's coming up soon enough. So, I technically did cheat when I didn't mean to, but I absolutely did. Because, yeah, this obstacle right here, I just feathered past this. You can't make this jump normally. So I absolutely cheated. Obviously not intentional, because I love VLDC and I would almost never cheat. Alright, nice pixel clip. And there we go. Midway secured. Gonna save state so I don't muscle memory load a save state in it. Psych! Beginning of the level. Well, like I said, it worked out. Feels a little claustrophobic in the second half. I mean, at least there's safe spots, right? But I was thinking in the back of my head, maybe they shouldn't have added safe spots. But I think if they didn't, like if you put just a saw obstacle here, it would get overwhelming quickly. Case in point. Alright, it's gonna want me to spin jump here. Nice. I mean, it's staying true to the Slaughterhouse. You got saws, you got boiling blood. Oh, how did... Wait a second. Never mind. I don't want to sound like a nerd with what I'm about to say, but... So, how Layer 2 works is... How am I gonna explain this in, like, English terms without making it very confusing for people who don't really know VLDC, or not VLDC, but just Super Mario World ROM hacking, aka Lunar Magic in general. So, consider we're going left, right? So, if we're starting from the right most part of the map, these spikes are supposed to be very stompy, because that's how Layer 2 works with this stompy stuff. Because if you notice near the end of the room, i.e. the most lefternmost part of the level, the spikes kind of have like a hesitation before smacking down, right? Like when they go up, there's a long pause, so keep track of that. That's supposed to happen on the most lefternmost part of the level, but the fact that they did it on the... No, sorry, I got it mixed up. It's supposed to happen on the most right part of this entire room. But the fact that they did it on the... So yeah, now you see here, right? There's no hesitation when they reach the top. So that's actually... Nice pixel clip. That's actually really cool. It looks simple, but when you think about it for the most part, it's actually kind of magic. Like, I don't know how they managed to do that. And right now I'm kind of sitting duck. In my opinion, it's going to be even crazier if these things are going to be stomping really fast over here. Okay, so they're not. Because, yeah, so think of it as the first 3 screens, because it would make sense in Lunar Magic, but... Okay, so there isn't the fast stompy ones. So it must be like a special Layer 2. Still vanilla, by the way, but... Alright. And after all that, we got a vanilla-ass Bowser fight. Was it VLDC 4 or early VLDC 5 where not almost every level, but there was a heavy amount of vanilla Bowser boss battles. Jeez. Try saying that 10 times fast. Maybe that's what's happening to me right now. I'm talking way too fast for my own good, and I'm just stumbling over myself. But hey, remember you know, in the early days of me streaming VLDC, so VLDC 3 and 4, and 2, um, I kind of was really bad at the Bowser fights ever since I was a kid. So considering that I'm getting better at it now, the practice is paying off. The unintentional practice. So yeah, not much else to say. I guess we could talk about the level while we do this. So it's very vanilla, and I'm not saying that in a bad way, because as I said multiple times now, I mean, I am a sucker for levels that look, you know, beautiful, and you have quote-unquote custom aesthetics and stuff, right? Kind of like Cigar Boot Incorporated, which is still in my top 10 list. You have, like, Gloomy Forest, or whatever the level's called, which was very vanilla, with nothing special to it, but in terms of VLDC, it was, you know, top frickin' notch as a vanilla level. Unfortunately, with this level, it falls under the category of that vanilla feel, but I'm not getting the same magical feel that I did with Gloomy Grassland, for example. Because the only thing that's really cool to me about this level was that, you know, 10 million hour rant regarding the spike stomps. So it's a case of, like, is one... I mean, I shouldn't really call it one tiny niche thing, because it kind of, you know, took up an entire section, so kudos. But is that enough to fit into my top 10? Probably not, but yeah, this level is very vanilla. I didn't really get the feel of, like, yeah, this deserves to be in a Nintendo game, like proper Nintendo Mario game. And yeah, just, I'm not saying it's a bad level, but in my opinion, it compares to, like, the levels that are mid in a very good way, but just nothing special. But again, I can't really say it's not special because of those stompy stuff. At most, it's probably going to get, you know, a 8.5 or something, but let's go to the ranking list. So yeah, it was Gloomy Grassland. That was extremely vanilla. That I thought was super legit. As for Slaughterhouse, I didn't get that feel, even though it felt, you know, what am I trying to say? It felt special because of the spiky stuff, but the aesthetics didn't really help it with that. I think that's why I'm being a little harsh on it, because in terms of aesthetics, it was kind of boring, right? But the creator tried to go for something very vanilla, and they did. So, am I just being a hater today? I don't know. It sounds like it, but I'm not trying to be. So, where does this go? I think by default it should go above Gloomy Grassland, but I don't know. Bubble Forest felt much more lively, and that was still vanilla with some custom stuff in it, right? So I don't know. You know what? I think, because Around the World has been my gatekeeper for most of these top 10 official levels. And then Castle Street, I'm like, okay, Slaughterhouse is better than Castle Street. Let me replay Gloomy Grassland, because yes, it was a very good level, but am I giving it too much credit? Because it wasn't... Okay, I guess it was pretty early into VLDC 5. Yeah, what I really commended this level for was, like, I'm a sucker for mishmash of aesthetics. So in which case, this level has grassland and these rhino dinos, right? So, so this is what I mean. So it wasn't purely vanilla like I was talking about. It had some quote-unquote custom graphics, but I'm saying that as, you know, this level is still staying true to VLDC, aka Vanilla Level Design Contest. It's just that they took sprites and made it as objects. So yes, this level was very good, and I do think that it's better than Slaughterhouse still. I think there's Mysterious Hole as well, but that was lacking enemies. I think it's better than Beach Cavern. I think so. Not better than Bubble Hill or whatever the level was called. Bubble Forest. So, I know it's like, I'm giving top 10 level, like, top 10 officially ranked levels the benefit of the doubt, and I'm ranking them high on my list, but, like, I'm relating it to Gloomy Grassland, which is already a good thing because I'm relating it to a top 10 on my list level. But it's just dumbed down a bit. So, yeah, aesthetics, not really anything special. I don't know if the English flags, as I'm gonna call it, on the ceiling in the first half was custom or not, but don't really want to give it higher than that. Gimmick, I mean, what I'll do is creativity 8.5 because of those spikes. Because, I'll be honest, I'm a sucker for stuff that I'm thinking in my head, how did they do that, right? I don't know how they did that. So, gimmick, again, it's Slaughterhouse. I think that's why I don't like it. When I hear Slaughterhouse, I expect it to be a bit more red than it was. I'm not bloodthirsty, but I have played past levels that had the word slaughtered in its name, and they really sold it as, oh my god, it is, you know, PG-13 looking ass level. Alright, consistency. So, I mean, I don't know if there was 2 jumps in particular that were a bit harder compared to the rest of the level, but the level was overall challenging in a good way. The first half did feel a little short compared to the second, but the second half I was waiting around a lot. I'll just give it a 10. I'm not trying to be a hater, but I'm really talking about it, like talking a little bit down on it when I'm not trying to, but I'm mainly justifying why it's not in my top 10 when this is freaking 4th place, you know? Playability, I'll give it an 8. I don't think an 8.5. I guess the general crowd would like the challenge of it. If I liked it, it would have been a 9, but again, I'm saying as if I don't like the level, but if you want my honest opinion, you go back to the 3S's, extremely solid, mid-solid, or mess-solid. This falls under the mid-solid, at best, right? So, when I say mid-solid, it could go, you know, with all these levels here, not counting Diamond level. But, like, these levels and these levels. So I think it was the... I really think it was the aesthetics that didn't make it feel like it was fun. Because there was levels in the past that the aesthetics really add on to the fun value. Alright, username, Blind Devil, Slaughterhouse. You may think of it as very edgy, and that may be the case. But, in fact, I'm gonna give aesthetics a 7. I don't think the aesthetics were good enough for me. Alright, username, Blind Devil. I mean, Edgelord all around. But the name's alright with me, so I'll give it a 5. Alright. I was yapping out of my ass way too long about that level, but that's the way she goes. We're finally down to the final 3. The bronze, the silver, and the gold. This is where, you know, I'm expecting to have my mind blowing. Which, I'll be honest, VLDC 4's top 10 in general was pretty weak. And then I think, I mean, I shouldn't say the top 10 was weak because, for example, Ghosting Factory was 2nd place overall in VLDC 4. And I ranked it 4th place on my ranking list, so. Alright. We are looking for Nightfall. We passed that down here, right? Yeah. I should keep track of the icons instead of just like, oh, it was beside Le Ship by Spy. Alright, Nightfall by ZMann. ZMann had some pretty cool levels in the past. I think this is their first top 10, so good shit to them. So 3rd place out of 96 with a score of 27.67 out of 30. Let's do it. Top 3 begins. Alright. I'll just take a hit and then collect the mushroom. There we go. So this is what I mean already. I'll be honest, the aesthetics are cool right now, right? It's just the feel of it. Ooh! That's why I almost said mushrooms are good. Mushrooms are good in the game. Mushrooms are disgusting in real life. Unless you like them, which... good for you. Fuck it. Ah! Damn! That's not really easy to do. It's not free is what I want to say. I'm just not going to collect that mushroom, by the way. Woo. You know what, let's go down this time. I kind of regret everything. Can I make this? Ooh! Okay. So this is another case of mishmash. So you have underground aesthetics and outside ghost house, which, you know, may not seem all that special on the outside, but it's cool looking at it, right? Because in terms of creativity, that's as best as you're gonna get if you stay true to Midway already. Jesus, dude, this freaking top 4 is gonna go by faster than I thought. Oh my god. That was really quick, right? I'm not just rushing the levels either. Alright. We're still outside. Oh! You know, you always gotta respect a ghost house that, you know, keeps you outside. As much as I'm an introvert that likes to stay indoors. I used to, damn. I used to like camping. I mean, I'm not saying I don't like camping anymore. I love camping, but it's been a hot minute since I've gone camping, like, anywhere. We're just gonna gloss over the fact that I, like, frickin' had Mario just drain his power-ups in a matter of milliseconds there. So just rambling on about, oh, Felix likes camping! And I do, but I guess these ghosts don't. Because they kicked Mario's ass. Alright, we definitely need this P-switch. I thought it was just going to be a 1-up, but... would it be down here? It was. Nice jump! A jump for the grand finale. Alright, Yoshi coin and no power-up. Okay. I feel like it's common sense. I mean, normally it'd be a 1-up, but just coins? I mean, sure, whatever floats your boat, I guess. Alright, based on this background, I think we're gonna have oh, there is no, there is a background. I was gonna say, if there was no background, then that means layer 2 was gonna get involved. Alright, castle aesthetics now. And that is the level. Wow, okay. 40. That was short. That was like at diamond level, but slightly longer. Barely longer. And at diamond level was a good level. Speaking of, well, not speaking of, but I kind of forgot. I was going to read off the judge notes for each top 10 level. So, yeah, ZMann's level, and then who was the... Blind Devil. It was Blind Devil. So let's find Blind Devil. Alright. Simply amazing. A good length that maintains its focus from start to finish while remaining challenging, but fair. So yeah. I mean, sure. Guess it wasn't my cup of tea. And then ZMann. I really want to see what the judges have to say for ZMann's level, because, I mean, I liked ZMann's VLEC 4 level. I think it placed in my top 20. So this was a downgrade. I'll be honest. This was a downgrade. Bruh, a useless little level that was only good. Oh, that must be okay. So it must be just between friends. Only good for sex appeal, huh? Okay. Alright, plays at a steady pace outside of 2 boo rings while being slightly on the short side. Keeps the player's interest with a nice challenge without being frustrating. It wasn't really challenging, but I do agree that it kept me intrigued because I was curious as to where the level was going. Mid-jump encounter with a bullet bill happens. End of the jump encounter with a red Koopa. I did not have that happen. You look great for someone over 40. Oh, damn. Old! Mario's palette did not receive the same treatment as all the sprites and objects in the level did. I don't think that Mario needed to be changed like that. So... right. I'm running a stream right now. So, level was short. I agree with the judge. It kept me intrigued, but the level kind of just made me go, oh damn, midway already, and oh damn, that's the end. So it was really, really missing out in this level. I'll say that. It didn't enlighten me, even though I liked the aesthetics. The aesthetics really captured it. Unlike Slaughterhouse, the aesthetics really made it feel like how it did. I don't really have much else to say. The secret, if you could call it that, i.e. where the Yoshi coin was a little obscure. I mean, I kind of just guessed with my game instincts to, hey, there's an empty space here out of the way. Maybe use the P-switch here. The second half did feel longer than the first half, but I don't... As the judge said again, the judge has really been speaking for me. Is it because of the boo rings that kept me, waiting? So... I feel like, as much as I hate to admit, if I say it's better than Diamond level, which went all the way down here, by the way, I think it has to go down here. But freaking 60th place? I mean, was it really that long? Let me play Diamond level again. Let me compare. I gotta find it, though. I have no idea where it's gonna be. Where is it? there's second place. You know what? I'm gonna say stay there so I can just load the second place level. Oh, and first place is right beside it. Well, not right beside it, but close to it. Alright, where is it? Oh my god, did I skip over it? Am I blind? Okay, I feel LSD's coming. Excuse me. Jeez. Alright, we're looking for a level. Toffee terrain is not the level I'm looking for. That is VLEC 6. So I'm just focusing because obviously I missed it if I went down the line and just freaking completely skipped over it without realizing. Oh god, intolerance. I've been actually thinking how I'm gonna... I know my top 3. Well, I know for sure what my first favorite is gonna be. But I was thinking at the bottom 3 levels. Overall, I should say this now that we're ending near a VLEC 5. VLEC 5 overall hasn't had... I mean, there was only about 3 or 2 levels that I considered unsavory, but it wasn't over the top. It didn't make me go, oh my god, like, oh my god, you know? Alright, there it is. Jeez. So yeah, I really like this level. It was fun. That's why I put a sad face beside my short level. I think at most, if this level... Okay, so yes, this level is definitely shorter because my god, that is the midway already. It's like I didn't want to rank it as low as I did. If you were here for the previous episode / stream, I kind of gave my reasoning that, yeah, okay, jeez, that level was short. Okay, so Nightfall is longer, absolutely. So by default, it does get to go a little higher. Even though at Diamond level was more of a fun level, I won't say by that much, because again, I was thinking, oh, it's below, like ZMann's level. Oh, it's below this. I shouldn't be hovering over that level, dat. Bot. Okay, let's get rid of you. Oh my god, get out of here, you jerk. I've had that like the past 4 freaking streams, man. Alright. Where is Nightfall? Check these purple thingy-mabobs. There it is. So, yeah. At Diamond level was more fun, but absolutely much shorter. Like, goddamn. It made freaking Nightfall feel like it lasted an eternity. So yeah, I don't think it goes that low. I mean, the level itself was legit. Like, if I gave at Diamond level at 8.5, Nightfall gets an 8 when I rank it. So where does it go? I mean, the aesthetics were nice. The level felt not empty. The first half did compared to the second half, but that might have been because it was a little claustrophobic in the second half. It felt I shouldn't say uninspired, but another case of could have done more, but they kind of just cut it short for whatever reason. So with that said, I don't think it's like top 20. Even I think Gilf Edifice, despite its penalty, is better too. XLK was fun. Super Mario World Dinosaur Land was fine. Maybe it does go up here by default again. But like totally not a Trap's better. P&P Micro Mini, maybe not. So maybe it does. Nightfall does go above Gilf Edifice, even though I like Gilf Edifice as a level more. I mean, I was really thinking down here, but the aesthetics is kind of carrying this level on its back. I can't forget the fact that this level is still short. It absolutely is still short, but this had a gimmick. Midsummer Night had a gimmick. I was kind of relating Nightfall to Ghost Pirates Ahoy a little bit, but I think Nightfall was more exciting than Ghost Pirates Ahoy. Because this level was another case of it had potential, but it didn't live up to it, so that's why I knocked it down as low as I did. I think despite how good I think it is, I think I'm still gonna penalize it based on the level being a bit short still. I think it still falls under the category of short. Not as short as some other levels, but still short to that it's not gonna go all the way up here despite its penalty. So with that said, there's End Procrastination, that's another top 10 level. Apocalyptic Plains was fun. Rex Ruins was boring but aesthetically pleasing. The Ship was also pretty boring but aesthetically pleasing. Okay, just think, Felix. So let's say yes, if it wasn't short, it would go above Gilf Edifice. But because of the penalty that I'm giving it, it's gonna go. So better than these, I'll say that. This level was more fun. Reassembled was more fun. XLK was more inspired. Somewhere here. I think just above Apocalyptic Plains, because it's another case of everything's better just because they're longer. So Nightfall gets 33rd. He kind of added an extra 3 to their top 3. So aesthetics, yes, it was pleasing. I'll give an 8. Gimmick, just a normal level. Consistency, technically the second half was a little longer than the first half. Because it doesn't feel like I'm rushing the levels. I did die in the first half. I did die in the second half. So that begs the question, if I did beat it first try, then yes, that level is short. I said I would give gameplay an 8. Creativity, despite it all, there wasn't all that much creativity to it. So, I mean, secret area, you hit the P-switch behind a big boo, that's kind of basic secrecy 101. And the beginning of the level was a little cool. Our name ZMann reminds me of a username that I know from another game. So I wonder if they're the same person even. That'd be a crazy coincidence, right? They have the same name, but I don't know. Who knows what the Z means? Did man need two ends? Not really. But I guess it's fine. I'm just handing out all the 5s. Yeah, I'm not trying to be a hater, but because I do give high respect to these people and the levels that they make. They make the stream. They got top 3 back in VLDC, or not VLDC, but back in 2013 when VLDC 5 happened. I almost said VLDC 3. Alright, so I know that the other level was, or sorry, second place was around here somewhere. Oh, that's 6. Let me tell you, VLDC 6 did something a little different that I'm a little worried on how I'm going to rank it. Well, I know how I'm going to rank it. I'm going to rank it the same way as I'm doing now. But they're not, I don't think they're labeled from first to however many levels. Alright, so we got that, the level that, the freaking cliffhanger of all cliffhangers, has been hanging on for like the past 10 episodes, but here we go. This is second place. I bet I could find the proper level. Oh, it literally is called, because I have the submissions page, it literally is called The Level That. V3 is the actual title, but yes, just making sure. Yes, this is second place out of 96 with a score of 27.83 out of 30. So here we go. Second place. Cacti. I gotta take a hit. There we go. I'm just gonna exit the level and save so I don't have to do that every time. Alright, I wasn't expecting a desert level, but well, let's do it. Oh my, oh my, oh my, oh my, oh my. Okay, that was... Ah! You know what, I should collect you. As protection. What I don't like about desert levels in custom ROM hacks like this is... you're either team the cacti in the aesthetics hurt you, or team the cacti aesthetics don't hurt you. So that's why I'm kind of just jumping over them out of instinct, because some hacks do that. Alright, did I skip out on anything? Like, I'll be honest, it's a little more convincing here, mainly because it's a lighter shade of green. If it was a dark green, then I would have been very, very concerned. Alright, Yoshi. I don't even want Yoshi, because now the Pokies are going to be 5 tall. Alright. Can I hang out here? I sure can. Ah! Okay, peace out. Alright, this level is keeping busy. This is what I like to see. Alright, that is a long midway. Kinda wish the cacti was as high as the midway. Imagine. Alright, ooh! See, that's the thing with this level. It's... like, it seems bland, but it's keeping busy, and therefore it's keeping me very intrigued, and I'll be honest, I'm enjoying this level so far. I have a smile on my face. Sup, secret? I saw the what's it called? Clouds beside it. Alright, good bonus room, unlike Nightfall. Yes, I'm kind of throwing shade at that level. Again, it's not a bad level, but like, compared to my top 10 list, it does not hold up whatsoever. Alright, we're going on up. I do think that the ground, because it's kind of like a reddish color, could be a little more desert-y, but honestly, this level was fun. And that is the end of the level, so GG's. Yeah, fun level. Kept me on my toes. Pretty cute secret. That level that couldn't. The level that Nightfall couldn't have, or not, yeah, Nightfall that couldn't been. That's why this level was better. Second place over third place. Let's go. Alright. It was the perfect length. It was exciting throughout. The aesthetics could have been better, but it was still simple but effective. This level is kind of like what Gloomy Grassland is like. So I think this is going to be maybe top 10 in my list. Because it was simple. Like for the viewer, it probably looked the same as, you know, the 4th place level, the 3rd place level. But playing it, I definitely could feel that it was more, you know, it was more exciting. Alright. So what did the judge think of this? Again, it would be better if I had access to the other judges so I could see, you know, what Judge A thought was bad compared to what Judge B thinks, right? But alas, even though it was 12 years ago now, you would think that a link from 2013 would be alive. Nope. So Riolu 180. I recognize this person from past VLECs. I don't know if they got top 10 before. I think they did, actually. But what did the judge think of this? A very well-made level all around. It keeps the player engaged from start to finish and is very enjoyable to play. 19 though, because the Blue Koopa setups allow for an easy hit in your first encounter in a level, and overworld music is in a cave segment. I don't think that matters to me. I think the overworld music fit the underground section. After exiting the cave, the Super Koopa can ambush Mario a bit easy. Around 4 seconds in a level like this would be ideal if you can directly harm the player. In my opinion, I think it's a skill issue on the judge's part because, yes, I almost got hit by the Blue Koopa shell, but I still didn't. And I don't really remember the Super Koopa out of the pipe. So, yeah, I like this level. The judge said it best, other than the skill issues, that it was simple, but it kept me engaged throughout, and it was a fun level. It really was. So with that said, I think it can go into my top 10. I think it's better than Around the World, and I do think it's better than Gloomy Grassland. Does it break into the top 8 though? Because that's where the big boys are at. So yeah, looking at everything else, it's Bubble Forest looked nicer, but the level that absolutely was more engaging. So yeah, it's not better than these. There's also Cigar Boo. I don't know. Let me look at Forsaken Fortress for sure. I know I really like Forsaken Fortress for some reason, or not for some reason, but for a reason. Alright. Forsaken Fortress. Maybe I should be keeping track of, hey, just check the castle tiles. Yeah, there was this level as well. That level was really good. It was like episode 6 or 7. There was a bunch of levels that I added into my top 10 then, because there's so many good levels then. Alright, what are we looking for again? We're looking for Forsaken Fortress, chat. There it is. Okay, right, it was this level. The aesthetics were top notch. I feel another sneeze coming. It had pretty cool... Hold on. That time I got baited. Yeah, this level was really good and really fun. Is the level that better than this, though? Let me look at Maroon Lagoon as well, because I think Cigar Boot can move down, but I don't know about Maroon Lagoon. Yeah, there was this level. The level that had really nice aesthetics, but I think the level itself was just mid. Yeah, really nice aesthetics. Again, they were top 10 at the time, but now that I played, like, you know, every other level... No, I think this level could stay in my nice break in the level that I didn't catch the first time, but no. Yeah, I seen it all. We're still looking for Maroon Lagoon though. Nice voice crack, Felix. All right, Maroon. There's first place, so I'm gonna save there. Oh, there it is. No, not this one. Right here. Okay, yeah, this level was very good, except for the water. I remember saying that. Man, I don't know. Again, it's simple, but for vanilla, it is very, very legit. It's definitely not top 5. Absolutely not. But I think I do want to give it 6th place. I have to give it credit for staying very vanilla and for it to be that fun, despite its simplicity. Yeah, fuck it. You know the level did good that... get it? The level did good with how simple it was, yet, you know, ended up being really fun. Because, yeah, like aesthetics, I'll give it 7.5 because of the color. The color didn't work for me. Gimmick, it was just a solid level. Consistency 10. Gameplay, I'll give it 8.5. It really was fun. And creativity, yeah, despite the simplicity, I really gotta give credit where due, because it's still a vanilla contest. Stay true to as vanilla as you could get. The username though does suck. It's uninspired. So, oh my god, I didn't show it on stream. Oh my god. Alright, there you go, chat. Right here. I'm so stupid. My apologies. The level that could get 6th place. Above Cigar Boot, Maroon Lagoon, Forsaken Fortress, Gloomy Grassland. And it's because, now that I'm thinking about it more, these levels were good, but they each had one tiny thing that, like, kind of hinders it. I.e., Maroon Lagoon was the water that's insta-kill that I didn't know at first. Forsaken Fortress, I guess you could argue, is the darkened state of it. And Cigar Boot, the level itself was just mid, but the aesthetics was top-notch. But the level that had no problems with it. That's the thing. So, that's my reasoning. So with that, after 96 levels, oh, yeah, 96 levels, no, hold on, 95 levels, because there's one more level, 95 levels and one disqualified level. I almost said 96 levels and one disqualified level, but that wouldn't have made sense. So 95 levels, one disqualified level, one unfortunately lost level, forever lost to time, that we only have a name to give it, which was like Moonlight Temple. That's all we had to go off on. We reach Trauma Towers by Yoshi Cookie Zeus. This person was a judge for past VLDCs. This person got first place in VLDC 2, I'm pretty sure. This dude has it all, really. He even has a YouTube that I think I used to watch. So this is first place. It's always exciting to reach the finale. What a journey it's been. So this is... Let me grab the ranking list, but you heard it here. This is first place. First freaking place. Took home the gold. The score of 28.83 out of 30. Let's frickin' do this, man. Alright. Intimidating colors already. We're going on up. Ah. Alright, finally. I was waiting to see where the enemies were. I'll just save state here because I don't want to have to do the climb every time. Alright, this level is... Oh, that... Is there... Oops. What's stopping it from going all the way up? Interesting. I think it's just like a hidden block there. Even though I couldn't stand on it, so I don't know. Alright, we're really climbing in this level, aren't we? Ah! Oh my god! Spice! Oh, there goes Mario. Alright, I see where the tower part of it is. It's kind of falling apart, though, if you've noticed. Just in terms of aesthetics, by the way. But I will say, pretty rare to see a vertical level get first place. I assume this is going to be a vertical level, because it's kind of what's happening right now. Oops. And the reason why I say it's pretty rare for a vertical level to be as highly ranked as this is the fact that, yeah, vertical levels, if you fall, right? And you fall for frickin' days on end, and oh boy, gotta climb all the way back up. I'm just speed running it, but I still wonder how they did that. It definitely has to be just like a... I think it's 1F8. Don't want to be a nerd talking about it too much, but it's a specific tile. Oh, I actually got the spin jump there. Ooh. I like the fact that you have to use the enemies to climb up, but... Wait, what do I do here? Do I go on the outside? Well, I sure do. I don't like how I can't see what's above me, but this is fine. Alright. Pretty cool setup so far. It's staying very vanilla. And that's really all I have to say so far. I do wish there was a midway right about now, though. Let me through! Because that's another thing with, Oh, I did make that, jeez. Ooh. Yeah, see, this is where it's kind of stressful, right? Because if you fall, boy, you have a long way to go. I'm panicking. Get me, get me out of here. I unironically have sweaty palms. Where do I go from here? Oh. That Thwimp just despawned. Okay. Can I have a midway, please? Again, it's already, there it is. It's unfortunately a problem that I'm saying I want a midway because, as I said before, if it's a level that I don't really care about the midway, that means I'm enjoying it. And this one, it's falling, it's falling, it's falling. Oh my god. Felix, go! Oh, I am so dead. Hey, I'm alive? Okay, we just gotta go. Did not expect that. Okay. Shoutouts to Super Mario Bros. 1. That's what I call that pattern. Every time, every day. Anything up here? I mean, it's simple, but I love the aesthetics being like, yeah, the tower's falling apart, right? Man, you really gotta rush that shit. Okay. Let's just try running, I guess. Alright, full on sprinting. Let's go! I regret everything. I regret everything! Ah! Alright, take 2! Woo! Don't go too fast. Yeah, I don't really like that, actually. The fact that I had to rush, and if you rush too fast, you still take a hit, kind of a problem. Alright, oh, busy. Busy boss battle. BBB. Am I safe in this corner? It wouldn't be a finale if it weren't for my frickin' nemesis, the Potaboost. But that is GG's. That is the finale. The second half was absolutely shorter than the first half. But it is to be expected because when it comes to boss battles like that, you kind of have to put it close to a midway, right? Because, let me tell you, there was past levels, I don't know, in VLEC 5 or before, where there would be at a midway and be like, okay, so we're almost done the level. Nope, you got like 3 long ass sections into a custom boss, and if you die from that boss, gotta do the other 3 rooms before you have just another chance at the boss, right? So I still don't agree with the midway placement though. But that is the finale. That was the first place level. The aesthetics were very edgy, but I think it could have done a bit of a better job with the tower kind of falling apart. Because I saw it, but I think they could have done a better job with it, in my opinion. Especially with the layer 2. They could have done, you know, the tower falling down on you and you have to slowly climb up. They could have done layer 2 with that, right? While it could have been slow, perfect opportunity, right? So, what does the judge have to say about the last level? We got Yoshi Cookie Zeus. I spelled Zeus wrong. Alright, here it is. What do you got for me? An excellent level that, while it's a little on the long side, I disagree, maintains a strong focus that plays efficiently well from the gate. Makes good use of spin jumping that doesn't consist of spamming the hell out of it. I don't think he needed to include that. Checkpoint is a little lopsided, but given the nature of its sub-level, I suppose it's excusable. Yeah, sure. Very, very well done and overall atmospheric. Could have done a better job at it, but it's fine. And And yeah, vertical scrolling can be a bother at times, but there was only so much you could do without third-party resources. That was a problem with me as well, and I'm glad. I think there was one case that there was something hidden off screen that almost hit me. It didn't, but only so much you could do, as the judge said. But alright, time for rankings. So, I'll be straight up, the level that was better. Second place was better than first place was. I can see why, compared to VLEC 4's first place, for sure. Yes, I'm throwing shade at VLEC 4's first place. But this one, I can see it being first place because it really captured the aesthetic of the towers falling. The midway was passable, but it's another case of I think they could have done more, but there was a lot of cool setups. But it's not enough to get it first place in my list. Not even top 5 to say. Is it top 10 in my list though? Is the real question. I think while I found the level that much more fun, I think Trauma Towers can go, like, honestly, it could probably just go underneath the level that, because it's another case of the level had some problems. Okay, so maybe I won't, because I'm thinking, okay, for sure 10th place. For sure 10th over Gloomy Grassland, but Cigar Boo, I mean, I gotta finalize the rankings, and I do think Cigar Boo's gonna go down a little bit. For now, let me put it at 10th place, and then let's finalize the rankings. So, Trauma Tower, I think this is, no, I shouldn't say the first time a proper top 10 level got into my top 10. But like, well, the VLEC 2's first place level ended up getting first place in my ranking list. So, it's not a first time for this level, but I don't know, considering VLEC 4's first place level, I think ended up getting I think 25th on my list is really saying something. So aesthetics, I'm gonna give it a 9 point, no, just a 9, because while I really like the whole aesthetics of the tower, you know, crumbling on itself, I think it could have done a better job. Gimmick 8, consistency, so the second half kind of sucked. It really loses a lot of brownie points for the fact that, because let me tell you, I get hella triggered. I don't know if it's freaking childhood trauma, but there's a level that, it was Metal Gear Solid 3, that's what the level was called. That level made it so, oh, if you rush too fast, you have to wait for the main gimmick to catch up to you. And I went on I shouldn't say a huge tyrant, but I was so tilted. Where is the level? Yeah, here it is. I went on tyrant because I despise the gimmick of, okay, you could outrace your opponent, but there comes a point in the level where you have to wait for your opponent. So you're just sitting there, and when your opponent passes, then it becomes a thing of like, oh, now you're going too slow, and now you lose the level. That triggers the fuck out of me. And that's, unfortunately, what Trauma Towers did in the second half with that freaking, okay, I went too slow at first, so I'll go fast the second time. Okay, I went fast the second time, I still died on my part. But the attempt, the successful attempt, I took a hit from the thwomp because I went too freaking fast, and that's what really triggers me. So Based on that, and the midway placement being a little meh, but understandable, I appreciate where the midway was placed. And the camera issues, I honestly want to give consistency a 7. Those are pretty glaring issues. I'll even give it a 7.5 because 7 seems a little low, but all I gotta say is how dare you do that to me? How dare you? Playability, I like the challenge. I think by default it gets a 9. And creativity, there was a lot of cool setups. It didn't feel like cool setups. The first half, honestly, was very solid throughout. Like, it felt like a proper challenge. So creativity, some cool setups. I really like what they did with the enemies. It didn't feel all that special. I mean, I'll even put here first half better than second. Not really saying much. Because I will still say the second half was still pretty good, but looking back at it, the first half was really legit. Alright, creativity, I think, in my head, I want to give it 8.5, so it gets 8.5. And username, it's kind of cringe, I'll be honest. No offense to the creator. Congrats on first place, honestly. But as a username, I think it's a little cringe. So I think it gets 2. So there you go. I mean, this isn't the finalization because, again, there's going to be a lot of moving around. So, stretching my fingers, let's get started. So, yes, Cigar-Boo is gonna move down a bit, I think, because I gave it high credit at first for the aesthetics being really top notch, but the level itself, comparing to now that I played every other level, did kind of lack. So I do want to put these two for sure above it, but now it's like, I think by default, again, Trauma Towers can move up. Around the World deserves top 10 in my opinion. I really like that level. Gloomy Grassland, I think, honestly, it could go 11th. Cigar-Boo is not in my top 10 anymore, unfortunately. It was cool at the time, but there she goes. I think all this can stay the same. Punishing Pothole can maybe go down, but is Neon Pipeline better than it? I like the challenge of punishing Pothole, and it stayed very vanilla, so no. Alright, Castle Street, I think, can move down. That's another level that I give high credit for, but I think these two. Bubble Forest for sure, because Bubble Forest was... The one sentence I gotta give to it is cute. You know what I should do for VLEC 6? I should make another criteria and name it one word, and describe each level in one word. I think I should do that instead of username. No, I'll keep the username. So yeah, Castle Street. I think it can move down, but... Hold on. I know I'm gonna have to do this eventually, but... I have no idea where the level's gonna be, by the way. Oh, there it is. Right, this level had actually a really cool auto-scroller to it. The first half did kind of lack, and there was the doors that didn't actually exist. I remember the ending kind of pissed me off too. But overall, this level was really good. Is it better than Cigar-Boo? Because I'm thinking Cigar-Boo can move down even more. And that's really saying something. I don't think so. I think it's fine at where it is because I gotta give credit. It was one of the two levels that got the aesthetics in 10. The aesthetics, they they put a lot of work into it, so I gotta give credit where due. All right, let's move on. Beach Cavern was fine. Mysterious Hole I really liked, but it's fine where it is. Toffee Terrain's fine as well. Toffee Terrain kind of reminds me of the level that in terms of aesthetics, but the enemy spam question mark I think is what kind of knocked it down a little bit. As much as I liked Wraithwreck, in terms of vanilla, I think by default it could go down a little bit. I'm still not forgiving the tower's time limit. Well, looking at the other levels problems, now that I'm thinking about it, it's fine where it is. I think it's fine where it is. Yeah, I think by default, Wooden Stronghold is a better vanilla level. Just staying true to the contest, I think it could move up. I liked Low Souls level. Her new castle had a pretty cool things to it. I think those are fine. Totally Not a Trap is an OG, honestly. PnP Micro Mini also is. Those are fine where it is. I think as much as I liked Weird on the Super Mario World, the main gimmick of that level did have slight problems to it. For the fact that it was a little like trial and error, so that can move down a little bit. I'll even put here. So trial and error. XLK is fine. These are fine. Let me play this shit because I'm thinking that Rex Ruins and NIGHTFALL even can move up. There it is. I mean, for a water level, it's hard to make a impressive water level, so honestly, this level can maybe go up even. Yeah, I think I want to move this ship up even. I'll put it above these three? Let me check Super Mario World Dinosaur Land real quick. Where was that level, though? I want to check this level real quick, because... Okay, yeah, it was this level. This level honestly rocked. It doesn't mean it's moving up or down, but the level rocked is all I'm gonna say. I wasn't... No, we're looking for Super Mario World Dinosaur Land. SMW. Still, kudos to Mathlete for placing top 20, for being the freaking worst ranked level in the official rankings. That level was 96 out of 96, by the way. Oh, the LDC6. No gimmick, or not gimmick, no spoilers. Alright, we're looking for... I think it was one of the earlier levels, so I'll check up here. Screw this level. Where is it? There it is. Kevcott. I'm really liking this level, which is why I gave it 8 in gameplay. I think, once again, in terms of vanilla, for sure, Le Ship can move up over Super Mario World Dinosaur Land, but I'm thinking if Le Ship can go up even more than XLK. In terms of length, no. I don't think it does. Alright, this is my biggest, what's the word? Polarizing level. Because Apocalyptic Plains, the ratings I gave it makes it seem like it deserves a top 10. But there was a problem with it. I don't remember what though. But I'm saying that this level can move up a lot. Alright, I think the biggest problem was the Potaboos. But the level was... I mean, it comes off as apocalyptic. It was pretty challenging. I really think it can move up a lot. Yeah. Above all of these, for sure. Because it was... like, the level was challenging, but in a fun way. Can it go even higher? No. I'm really thinking about these levels, but Weird on the Super Mario World still had a really cool gimmick to it. Alright, now we're getting into some problematic levels. For sure, Shrums can move up. I'm not giving that level enough credit. This level for sure deserves to go up. The fact that it took 2 hated gimmicks and made a legit level out of it, honestly, kudos to you, dude. Alright, Scarlet Woods can move up over Reznor's Temple. I think I said that Reznor's Temple really only had the layer 2 going for it and nothing else. So alright, this is where we get all the mid levels. But I know there's a lot of levels I want to check here, so we're gonna start with a castle level by Miguel. So this one was very vanilla. I think it was short, pretty short, but it was challenging yet fun. I think it's fine where it is. Swamp Marsh is another one I want to check. I think I want to check a lot of these here. So I'm going to check No Hope as well. I think I remember what I didn't like about this level. Wait, I think I'm mixing it with another level. I shouldn't say I didn't like this level. Yeah, the sub-area was a little meh, but I don't think it's the level that I'm thinking of that was a problem. I think it was, though. Hold on, I gotta know now, because I think it's gonna matter a lot. I think it was the second half. Because, yeah, the level really strikes me as marshy-like, like swamp-like, I mean. Which is honestly harder to do than you think. So that's why I say vanilla, like the vanilla feel of it. Oh, it was this level. Okay, so unfortunately Swamp Marsh can move down. For sure. I remember one part in the second half that really, really brings it down. So No Hope and Kamek's Castle for sure can move up. I do want to check Midsummer Night, though. Actually, I think I remember Midsummer Night. And that level was pretty mid. Hence its ranking. Alright, Midsummer Night. I think it was 11th place, actually. No, it was... The tower was, where is it? We're looking for Midsummer Night. So, yeah, like... Overall, this... I thought VLDC 4 nailed... Okay, it was this level. I think it's fine where it is, because now we're getting into the like levels that had problems, or not problems with it, but reason why they're down here. Caramel Castle I like, but it was breakable. Let me check Forgotten Forest as well. I think I remember what was wrong with that level. Forgotten Forest. There it is. So I think what I didn't like about this, yeah, so the level had a top part and a bottom part, and that made it a little annoying to explore everything. I think Goombas can move up. Now I'm kind of debating, because I remember the second half being a little meh. No, I think it's fine where it is. This is another polarizing one. I gotta recheck this level. Yeah, one of the last levels we played. This level. I remember this level. It had so much potential, man. But yeah, the level was broken. Damn, man. You were so close. I even said, because this was the last level, one of the last level, because you can see here, this is 1, 2, and then VLC 6. These two levels had so much potential, man. I guarantee if this level worked, I would have put it in my top 10. Absolutely. Even, like, top 20 for sure. But, yeah, what a shame. Crafty Creation. I think... I mean, I just want to check again. There it is. Okay, I think only the sub area was good, and then everything else was just mid. It's fine where it is, I think. But let me check down here. Yeah, now we're getting into every level feels and plays the same. I guess you could say that this pile of levels are like the levels that could have been top 20, but they had one major thing wrong with them. I like Click Clock Mario, but it's a puzzle level, so I can't really relate it to anything. I like the puzzle though. I feel like I'm cheating a little bit, because in terms of VLEC, it's not very vanilla, but as a level, I think it was more fun than these two. Which is a shame, because the Tower Inferno, I mean, the level itself kind of sucked, I'll admit, but the creator, I really like their levels, so... Alright, yeah, now we're getting into the levels of kind of impossible to rank, because they're all the same. I kind of just stuck them into a pile. I do want to check the level of the guy who is sitting. Door. Yeah, this level made no sense, but I remember it stuck out for a good reason. It's ice cream, chat! Yay! It made no sense, but it does deserve to go as high as it did. That's why some levels, some of the mid levels are as high as they are, above the other mid levels. I know this one can move down because I swear this level was taken out of someone's hack, and I don't really respect that. I think only Bumpy Path is better. I think that's it. I don't know if Muddy Mountain's better or not. But yeah, Mishmash Mountain. Now we're getting into like damn, you know? I think Stardust Puzzle can move down a couple of spots. No offense, the level was kind of ass. The puzzle aspect wasn't even a puzzle, and the actual level part of it was the only redeeming part of it. But I think that these two levels can move up. Alright, I do want to check this level, Bowser's Castle, because what was wrong with it? I mean, despite the extra notes I gave about 90% of the level here. Alright, is that all I needed to see? Frickin' 3 Potaboos? Yeah, my god. I wasn't kidding about the enemy spam. Jesus Christ. Oh my god. I was kidding. Jeez. Yeah. Alright. I think it's fine where it is. It can go above Switch Block City. Still, what a shame with this level. I think it's because I technically broke the level, but oops, I cut it off. Alright, copy. I'm just gonna put it down here, or not. I like what my frickin' $200 keyboard that I got a couple years ago really sucks. It's just a matter of one level's problem is bigger than the other. Yeah, that's fine. Another level that could have been, honestly. This level deserves to go down. This level was honestly a slap in the face. I'll say it. Like no, I'm even gonna show it right now. Because, like, I even said to myself, I'll even show. That's why I'm doing it right now. I want to show, chat, why this level frickin' is this low. Because look, like, okay, it's a water level, right? Look at the ground layout of this level, chat, and tell me this level could have fit better as a frickin' platformer instead of a frickin' water level. Like, are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? It's like the creator thought, okay, I'm gonna make a platformer level, but I'm gonna turn it underwater instead. And you get this frickin' level, and this level's short. Like, you have this second half, but the second half isn't that much better. Like, that was my problem with this. This level was just a case of how dare you. Like, I kind of took offense to this level. Like, how are you gonna call it a forest level, chat? Yeah, I literally play the entire level. Yeah, it deserves to go down here. This one's another polarizing one because, like, I'm thinking between these two. I want to check out Weird Wreckage as well. Let me, by the way, move this up because I actually kind of like this level. Despite it being short, it was honestly, like, it felt like it was well made. So I think it can move up a bit more. Yeah, let me check all of these levels. Well, mainly these two. But I'm just thinking with Difficult Journey. Now, let me check Mystery Island. I think this is the MFer that made frickin' Mystery Island and VLEC 3, and I want to forget about that level. It is! Oh my god, I'd recognize the name. Oh my god, chat. That's all I gotta say is, oh my god. If you weren't here for VLEC 3, do me a favor and go watch freaking whatever episode I played Adventure Island in. I did say this level was poorly made. I wonder why. Nice freaking dead end. Alright, I definitely want to check Weird Wreckage because I don't remember that level being a Vanilla Sequel 1 ripoff, and I really want to know why I said that. Ah! I'm gonna stop going to VLEC 6. Where is it? I think it was a sub area that I said that, but I still want to check. We're in VLEC 5. Or 4 now. Was 5. Let me just check this level again to make sure I remembered as much as I did. Okay, yeah, I do. It was mid! Mid like the other 5 or 6 levels around it. Weird Wreckage. There it is. Why did I rank you so low? You had a cool first half. The trees were climbable. I found that out after the fact. What was bad about this level? I remember really liking this first half. But why did I say the things I did? There was the soft light potential. I do remember that. And it was piss easy to access. But why did I say poor execution too? Again, polarizing. Like, what was I thinking? We're back here now, huh? Nice yump. I think I remember why I said poor execution. I think it had to do with the secret exit. Oh, well, I fucked up. I don't know why I ranked it as low as I did. I don't remember these levels, I'll be honest. No, I don't want to have to play the entire level, but I'm just thinking, why are you two ranked lower than these two? This one I understand, because this is the frickin' dude that made Adventure Island and VLEC 3. Or was it 4? I don't know, and I want to forget about that level, dude. I think they're fine where they are. I don't really want to mess with those. Alright, what about Grass and Lies? I think the level was just boring as hell. There it is. Didn't have to look far. Okay, what was the problem with you? Because already playing the level, it looked like you were... That Koopa just phased right through me. So it's looking like this level is just extremely mid. Like the other 7 levels that got ranked like 50th place. I think what I said was this level was just like flat as hell. Which clearly not, because oh, that's why. I think I found out. It was a short level. Guess I should write that down, huh? Yeah, it was short and uninspired, I think is what I said about it. I think Twin Dungeons is better. Alright, we're reaching the end. What was wrong with Kaleidoscope Castle? I remember wait, I remember that frickin' level. You don't even remind me, Chad. I remember. Photosensitivity warning, by the way. Never mind. I thought it was. So this level was borderline Kaizo, is what I said. And this level was honestly bullshit. So, unfortunately, despite its problems, it was more well-made than these two. As much as the level pissed me off. It didn't piss me off, but this level was borderline unsavory. This level was not the biggest of this VLEC, but definitely had potential. This level, I think this level can go above Chatu de Eros. Where was Wiggler's Forest? I don't think I'm gonna do Mystery Dungeon, by the way. I didn't realize how late it was. I might do it tomorrow instead of PPD. I don't know. Alright, this level was short and pretty mid, and I think there was no wigglers in it despite the name. Oh, there's one! Oh my god, it's Wiggler! Oh, there's 2! Feel it! Oh, 3! This should already go in my top 10. How about that? I think the ending's right here, by the way. Yeah. Yeah, I remember why it was short. Good times, good times. Alright, Autumn Dragon. I remember this one vaguely. But I gotta, you know, see it again. Was it repetitive like I said it was? Because I remember the layout looked very familiar. Yeah, it already does, Chad. It already frickin' does. Like, come on. I like to point out that I'm 100% accuracy with Yumps today. I'm 3 for 3. I'll go check out that message box, why not? Make sure you collect all the Dragon Coins. What could happen if you get them all? You get a 1-up. Yeah, the aesthetics, or not aesthetics, but the layout is definitely copy and paste, but they changed a lot of small niche things. Yeah, they absolutely did, but nice sub area. Oh, Cutoff. It's so refreshing to see Cutoff after playing so many well-made levels, you know? Yeah, see, that's another copy paste. Oh, it's just back here. Level's impossible without a Yoshi, by the way. So it definitely does feel repetitive, but I think I'm gonna give it the benefit of the doubt and move it up a little bit. Yeah, it really is like copy and paste, but even despite that, it can move up over these two. Maybe not Chateau de Arrows, but definitely Wiggler's Forest. I think Wiggler's Forest can even go below Short But Fun. Let me recheck Short But Fun as well, though. Yeah, this like normally I have a big problem with levels copy and pasting, but this person kind of changed stuff around, which, like, still got my eyes on you, but you tried. Nice spawn point, by the way. I think that's the midway. Alright, hard to believe that this was by Yolp. This person was part of the team that made one of my favorite hacks. Wow, you spawned really far away from the midway. I think that's why I ranked it low, was because of the midway placement. I don't know why I ranked this so low. I mean, I think it was... Which level was it? It might have been... I know there's a level low down here that I might be thinking of VLEC 4 instead, though. I don't know, man. But I remember saying this level was boring, but freaking 90th place boring, I highly doubt it. Yeah, I think... I even gave it some pretty decent rankings. I think it could go above these three, for sure. I don't know why I thought it was frickin' bottom 10. It's not better than Twin Dungeons, though. Maybe. No. No. Alright, now we get to... get to the bottom of the barrel. Let me check this level. I remember being upset about this level, mainly because, like, it had potential up the buttocks. Where are you, 4 elements? I think it was near the bottom, actually. So yeah, while we finish up, so I kind of lost track a while ago now, but I thought VLEC 4's... I mean, I kind of said this about VLEC 5 earlier too. VLEC 4's height, peak, isn't as high as VLEC 5's, but the lower end of VLEC 4 isn't as low as VLEC 5's. VLEC 4 had more, like, mid-solid levels, like, just overall higher quality, in my opinion. But VLEC 5 had more groundbreaking levels, both good and bad. So overall, again, I would consider Funky Town Survival, Intolerance, and Intolerance as the only unsavory levels, and Awesome Vanilla. But Awesome Vanilla was because of the frickin'... I honestly think that Awesome Vanilla is, in my opinion, the worst level of VLEC 5. Like, they didn't even try to hide that they copy and pasted and added a bit of stuff from the level Awesome. It was... I even played Awesome from the original Super Mario World as comparison, and you could see the the relations. Anyway, we're looking for frickin' the 4 elements. There it is. There was also Forest Fortress 2. This level, right. Don't remind me. That's why it's bottom of the barrel, ladies and gentlemen. Alright, what about Forest Fortress 2? I remember this level being kind of hot ass, in my opinion. But for what reason? It had a midway. But why? It was because of... No. Remember what I said about Trauma Towers? That there was a level that, like, had a good... Like, a well-placed midway. But then you had to do about three frickin' rooms just to retry the boss, which was custom. I think it was this level. I think this was the level that I was talking about. That's crazy. It was this level. Oh my god. I can't believe it, like, unlocked a core memory for me. It does deserve to stay down here. God, there's intolerance as well. I'm debating, like, these 3 levels were the holy grail of, like, these 3 are the worst levels of VLEC 5 to me. These 2 are only down here because of the penalizations. And, like, by default, they are the worst made levels because of their penalty. But, like, completely unique levels, these 3 are the worst. So I'm just thinking, does Intolerance deserve to go above Forest Fortress? No. Because there are some rooms in Intolerance that were frickin', you wouldn't know, only the creator would know how to beat it the first time. This level, I don't know if this level can move up. For an auto-scroller, no, it doesn't. Alright. We reached the bottom, so I think that is the finalization of the placements, chat. I'm gonna do a quick walk around for chat. So, yeah, what a top 3, honestly. These 2 are far top 2 than these down here. Like, these levels were still seriously good, but these 2 levels were out of the park. I freaking clapped for Placeless Color, which is why, by the way, I haven't forgotten. Oops, wrong color. This goes first place for me, without a doubt. I clapped for that level. I said bravo. Good fucking shit. My least favorite level, hands down, Awesome Vanilla. Alright, second favorite. I didn't really think that far ahead, by the way, what my second and third favorite would be. There is the flip side I really liked, because this level was the pinnacle of, hey, you took a gimmick and you exhausted all the options from it. You did every unique gimmick you could have with the gimmick. And I say good shit for that, but is it my second favorite? Because I'm looking at every other level. I really liked Around the World as well. I think in terms of like true vanilla, this is my first place level. Like true vanilla, no extra gimmicks, no fancy graphics. This one is my favorite. I'm just thinking. Again, good shit to Trent Reznor's home. This obviously was submitted as a shitpost, and that's why it probably got ranked 96th out of 96. But still good shit for getting top 20 on my list. Wraithrek was also really fun. I think, because again, freaking bravo for taking a gimmick and exhausting all the options that you could have with it. Because I always say at the end of a level, oh, they could have done more in this level with said gimmick. This level did it. This level said, challenge accepted, I'm gonna do everything I can. Alright, third favorite. There was this level, there was Neon Pipeline, there was the level that... It could go to so many levels. There was Wraithrek, there was... I think I gotta by default give it to Around the World. I really adored this level. I think is the word I want to give it. Wrong one. I forget which color I gave it now. Good enough. So that's my top 3 favorite. Like, level name too long could be my number 3 favorite too, but the secret exit was a little tough for me to enjoy it over Around the World. There's also Wraithrek, which, like, should I hand out a fourth place badge? The freaking aluminum badge? Screw it. I added it. I'm just gonna keep it. Mysterious Hole was good as well. There's so many good levels of VLDC 5. Like, honestly, where should I cut it off? Like, yeah, I could say all these levels were really good. All the way, I'm gonna say I'm gonna cut it off right here. Or right here. Or even right here. Like, okay, just for consistency, I'm gonna stop at 25. All these levels were so good. Were so good. Despite some having problems. Good shit. Anyway, we haven't done the bottom 3 favorite. Second worst level to me. Intolerance was bad, but I mean, again, I'm looking at these 3 levels. I think these 3 levels made me use save states, I think, if I remember correctly. I think Forest Fortress 2 can be second worst. Frickin' number 2. It's in its name. Number 1, or like, because this is number 1 worst, number 2 worst. So number 3 worst can go between these 2. There's also Funky Town Survival, but I feel like the creator tried with that level. I mean, I'm not going to count this one because it's a disqualified level. And this one, despite it being a blatant copy, it was a good level. In VLEC 4, it ranked, I think, top 25. But they really just submitted the same level to VLEC 5, and I was like, no, not gonna happen. I think by default Intolerance gets it. I think by default. Because the 4 elements had some cool gimmicks to it. And I mean, so did Intolerance, but again, the gimmicks were BS at first. So there you go, chat. That's it for VLEC 5, and that's it for this hack. Because I even give you a sneak peek. Watch this. Let's see if I have it here. Oh, maybe I don't. Oh, shoot. Hold on. I mean, I gotta show it now because I said I would. Alright, here it is. This is your sneak peek. There it is. The 6th annual Vanilla Level Design Contest. You see it in all its glory. 2013. I've been saying VLEC 5 was 2013, but VLEC 6 is 2013. So let's say GG's to VLEC 5. You were fun, but it's time. It's Happy New Year. We're going to 2013, but that's going to be for next time. So hopefully catch you in the next playthrough, and I'm out for the night. Thank you for tuning into VLEC 5. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did, but peace out.